Okay, so this video is just gonna kind of go over food scales and the benefit of having that. So mine is not the only kind that you can ever get. In fact, it's probably way overpriced, and this whole nutrition fact thing is just stupid. So you can get a food scale at Walmart for like $10. I would recommend a digital one because the others are not as accurate and don't do much better than using measuring cups. So I'm just going to show you really quick how to do measurement. So it's not on right now. If you're going to measure anything that you need to cook or whatever, I recommend putting it in a container on your scale, and then you can turn it on. If you put your container on first, you can always tear it out to 0. And then if you look at the nutrition label, it will have the measurement in grams there, and that's going to be what you use. So these are just egg whites in a container. No. It's 294 grams. Now if you look at MyFitnessPal, sometimes it'll just say 1 serving is 3 tablespoons. So you know that 3 tablespoons is equivalent to 46 grams. So if you have 294 grams like I do, and you're trying to figure out how many tablespoons that is, what you can do is, let me grab, here. So I did 294 grams of egg whites. How many servings is that going to be? You're just going to divide that by, 46. 46 grams. And okay, there we go. And that is going to be 6.39, and I usually go out 2 decimals and then round up if I need to, if it's over 395, you know. So 6.39 servings. Okay, so that's an example of that. Now, I'm going to show one more little thing here. Back with my food scale. So, I'm just going to do an example with this. Oats. So again, I'm going to have that tared out to 0. And so traditionally, for old-fashioned oats, a half a cup is a serving, and I have a 1/4 cup measuring cup here. So I'm going to measure out 2 of those. Pretty flat. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, So a half a cup is the same as 40 grams. Now, I don't know if you can see here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. That 2 scoops of a fourth a cup, which should have been 40 grams if it was right, turned out to be 50 grams. So now what I'm going to show is just a little math behind that. So 40 grams of oats is 150 calories. So 50 grams of oats is going to be 50 divided by 40. I think that's 1.25. We'll figure it out. So 1.25 servings. So and if one serving is 150 calories, we're going to multiply 1.25 times 150. So instead of 150 calories, you're getting 187.5 calories. And if you use a measuring cup, you think you're getting the right amount, but you're actually adding a whole almost 40 calories to your serving. Now, that doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you're trying to be in a deficit and lose weight, if that's only happening with this one food item over the whole week, if you're eating that every day, that's going to be an additional, let's see, an additional 270 calories or 280 calories for the day, and that could be an entire day's worth of a deficit, which isn't going to hold you back super far, but it will slow down your progress. On top of that, chances are if you're measuring with a measuring cup, like I showed, you're doing that with all of your food. So if everything that you're eating is just eyeballed or measured with a measuring cup, there's a chance that you're completely killing your deficit for the whole day just by measuring with a measuring cup. So that is what the benefit of having a digital scale is going to be, because you can measure out a serving accurately so that you're not adding extra calories into your day without even realizing it. So I would recommend getting a digital food scale. Go to Walmart, spend $10. It will help you a lot. You can also use it for recipes. If you're making a recipe, get your big bowl or whatever on there and measure out each of the ingredients. I wonder if I have. And then once the ingredients are measured out, you can put them into, here we go, kind of an example. You can measure the grams and put them into a recipe that you can add to your own MyFitnessPal. And then once all of these are added together, you divide it into servings. So if your recipe makes 7 servings, the total calories will just be divided by 7. And if you're eating that throughout the week, then you know exactly how many calories you're getting at the end of the week. Or you can measure the total weight of the recipe once it's finished cooking and then divide it by the same amount of servings to find out how many grams or ounces are in one serving, so you can share with your family or whatever. I might show another video with how to do that sometime soon if that doesn't make much sense. So that is just a quick video on food scales. Hope it was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. You can comment below or just throw in a comment in the Facebook group. Thanks, guys. See ya.